and Pakistan have fought 4 wars over Kashmir and have held several rounds of talks to resolve the 57-year-old issue, but without any tangible success. The only progress thus far has been that Indiahas agreed to discuss the issue as part of the composite dialogue process, and Pakistan has shown willingness to explore options other than through resolutions on Kashmir. Although both India and Pakistan are trying to break away from the past and think afresh on Kashmir, yet both failed to bring about any significant policy shifts. For Pakistan, it still is the problem of Kashmir, i.e., Kashmir, a disputed territory and an unfinished agenda of partition. For India, it is the problem in Kashmir, suggesting that the accession of Kashmir to India is final and complete, and the challenge now remains of addressing cross-border terrorism and development and grievances of the people of Kashmir. Two such divergent definitions leave no scope for a solution unless India and Pakistan endeavour to merge the two definitions at a mutually agreed point. The paper looks into the policies of India and Pakistan and fathoms the prospects of a rapprochement on Kashmir. The bus service is a significant step towards merging the diverse positions, but more is required of the two enduring rivals. Pakistan's locus standi on Kashmir based on resolutions was weakened by the 1972 Simla Agreement, which envisaged bilateralism as the basis for all Indo-Pakistan negotiations. Clause 1I, I, and 4I of the agreement are significant. Clause 1I provides the principles and purposes of the Charter of the United Nations shall govern the relations between the two countries. Point 29. Clause 1A mentions the two countries are resolved to settle their differences by peaceful means through bilateral negotiations or by any other peaceful means mutually agreed upon between them. Pending the final settlement of any of the problems between the two countries, neither side shall unilaterally alter the situation, and both shall prevent the organization, assistance or encouragement of any acts detrimental to the maintenance of peaceful and harmonious relations. 30. Clause 4A says, in Jammu and Kashmir, the line of control resulting from the ceasefire of December 17, 1971 shall be respected by both sides without prejudice to the recognized position of either side. Neither side shall seek to alter it unilaterally, irrespective of mutual differences and legal interpretations. 31. Almost 3 decades later, the Lahore Declaration signed between Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Nawaz Sharif on February 21, 1999, reiterated bilateralism enshrined in the Simla Agreement. The declaration says that India and Pakistan are reiterating the determination of both countries to implement the Simla Agreement in letter and spirit. 32. Similarly, the January 6, 2004 Indo-Pak Joint Statement also makes similar commitments. 33. Cross-border terrorism as a policy tool. Since the 1980s, Pakistan-sponsored terrorism has paralyzed normal life %K between 1988 and 2000. The Pakistan-sponsored proxy war in %K has cost 26,266 lives, out of which 10,310 40% were civilians, 3,250 13% were security security forces and 12,396 47% were terrorists. 0.34 As per Indian estimates in J&K, terrorism has claimed 34,000 lives since 1990, including over 12,000 civilians and 18,000 terrorists. 0.35 Between 2001 and November 27, 2004, a total of 11,780 people, including terrorists, security personnel and civilians. The problem of Kashmir and the problem in Kashmir. 23 have been killed. In 2004 till November 27, 1,709 people lost their lives. 36 Trouble began in J&K after reports of electoral fraud committed by the ruling National Conference in 1987 created resentment among the people, especially the youth. In the 1980s, J&K witnessed the dismissal of two state governments, those of Farooq Abdullah in 1984 and Ghulam Muhammad 1986. In 1986, the Congress Party at the center allied with